Hello there, Steve-Os. Welcome along to Steve's weekly vlog 146. It is Monday the 23rd of January 2023. Monday afternoon. Everything you just saw there was everything that I've been up to this morning. Excluding one thing which happened, which was unexpectedly. It was unexpected, but it had to happen. I had to call an ambulance out for my mum this morning. She had really low blood sugars, and I found her laying on her bedroom floor. So I had to call an ambulance out. I remained very calm over the phone and stuff, which was good, and I did what they instructed me to do. But luckily now my mum's all fine. She's downstairs, she's eating her lunch, she's drinking coffee and stuff, and she has been talking to me all throughout this morning and going into this afternoon as well, since the paramedics have come out and stuff. They've just told me just to keep an eye on her and just keep checking up on her every couple of hours to make sure she's okay and stuff. But yeah, very frightening experience this morning, but I'm glad that my mum is doing okay now though. But I've just taken Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the back field, and I've just come upstairs because I'm going to find something to watch and watch a movie. I have got some bits and pieces still left to do this afternoon, which I'm going to do very shortly, including emptying out the tumble dryer and then putting more of my washing, my second load of washing that's in the washing machine at the moment. I'm going to stick that in the tumble dryer shortly and put the stuff that's in the tumble dryer away in my wardrobes as well, once I've got that out of the tumble dryer. And I'm also going to do some cooking as well, which I will show you guys what I'm doing cooking wise for dinner tonight. I'll show you that in a few moments time. For dinner tonight I have made me and my mum a chili con carne with some special egg fried rice. Okay, so I have got my headphones on and I'm just about to go on my iMac computer as it is Monday night. And I did a video call Kieran last night on Skype, and the reason being is because obviously I was out until a little bit late in the evening with Damon and Kim when we went to the cinema to go and see Babylon and have our TGI Fridays. So obviously I did Skype Kieran last night, so I did say to him that I would be available on Monday night, which he agreed that we can have a Skype call this evening. So that is exactly what I'm about to do right now. Is I'm just about to have a video call with Kieran on Skype on this Monday evening. And everything you've just seen there in that montage is everything that I got up to today on Tuesday the 24th of January 2023. Mostly housework. Anyway, as you can see, I'm all washed and I'm in my pyjamas now. So last thing for me to do this evening is to take my nighttime medication and my last flask of tea for this evening. And I'm also going to give my mouth a good wash with some of this mouthwash here as well to keep my breath nice and minty fresh for while I'm asleep, while I'm having some wonderful dreams, which I have no idea what I'll be dreaming about tonight, but there we go. We can't predict these things, can we? But I am also going to head off to bed as well, as it's nearly 10 o'clock and I have got work tomorrow. I will be filming more for you guys tomorrow, so you'll see that in a few moments time. But for now though, I'm going to close my curtains and say good night world. See you tomorrow. Wednesday 25th of January 2023, and I'm at Damon's house with Damon.
Hello.
And with Kim as well. We're just eating our dinner, or just about to eat our dinner, which Damon's mum's very kindly cooked for us. And for dinner, I will show you what we have got for dinner this evening. We have got some garlic bread with a pasta bake, a sausage and chicken pasta bake. So is it nice, Damon?
Really good.
Is it nice, Kim?
Yeah.
As she's chewing away on her garlic bread slices. So yeah, so we're going to tuck in and have that. We've also been watching some movies this afternoon, and we also watched the first 2 episodes of The Last of Us, which Damon, you've seen a couple of times now, haven't you?
Yeah, this is the second time I've seen both of them, yeah.
Yeah, you enjoy them, don't you?
Yeah, I think they're great. I'd say like so far they have like slow moments.
Yeah.
But I reckon as the series progresses it'll get better.
It'll get better, yeah.
And I feel like Bella Ramsey kills it as Ellie.
Yeah, definitely.
Still not 100% sold on Pedro Pascal's Joel, but he does well. So
yeah. And me and Kim, we're enjoying it, aren't we? Yeah, we're enjoying the series, so it's definitely a series that we're going to continue watching. We're going to watch it in batches of 3, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to watch it in batches of 3 episodes. So it's airing weekly at the moment, but we're going to catch up on it in about 3 weeks' time when there's more episodes to watch. So yeah, we've watched that. We've also watched There's Something Wrong with the Children, which was bad.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. Pretty much. It was shit. Didn't like it whatsoever. I mean, Damon didn't give it a rating, I didn't give it a rating, and neither did Kim, because we just thought it was a load of shit, to tell you the truth. So, yeah. So we've been watching that as well. I was only interested in seeing what happened with the children, which I think all 3 of us was, weren't we? Pretty much. There was just no character development or anything like that. So, yeah, really bad movie. Probably the worst movie I've seen so far.
Characters as well.
Dumb characters.
Very dumb.
Yeah, dumb characters, very dumb characters, make dumb decisions. I mean, obviously they do mostly in horror films, but these characters, oh, they were so dumb. So dumb. So yeah, so we watched that. And I'll probably safely say that's probably the worst movie I've seen this year. And there's me thinking Babylon was the worst movie I've seen this year. No. Babylon is in 2nd place now for the worst movie I've seen in 2023. Don't know about you, Damon. Is it the same for you?
Yeah.
Is it the same for you, Kim? Babylon or There's Something Wrong with the Children? Which one's worse?
Something Wrong with Children by far.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, it was awful. And at the moment, we're watching this movie, which Kim has recommended to us because she's seen... You've seen some reviews, haven't you? For this one.
It's something interesting because it's about conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And subliminal messages. And the guy said it was really good.
Yeah.
It's an A24 film, so yeah, it's going to be weird, but...
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good, because I haven't seen it.
No. It is really...
I'm intrigued at the moment.
Yeah, it is really weird. It's got Andrew Garfield in it. It's called Under the Silver Lake. We're watching that at the moment. We're about an hour into it. We've got another hour and 20 minutes left of it. So we'll give you our thoughts on that movie once it's finished. But for now, though, I'm going to sit down, press play on the movie again, and enjoy my dinner that Damon's mum has very kindly cooked for us this evening.
Yeah.
It's good.
Really nice.
Really nice. Well, I'm about to have some myself now. But anyway, here we go. I've just finished watching Under the Silver Lake on my tablet, which we streamed through Damon's TV. Damon, what did you think of Under the Silver Lake?
Well, okay, right. I thought it was alright, but the thing is with me is I'm very like hard to please when it comes to slow burning films.
Yeah.
So like I find things quite boring quite easily. But
Yeah.
there was this really cool scene with a guy on a piano, and he played like all these different songs, and I feel like it really like I don't know what it was, but I really loved that scene. I feel like that's my favourite scene in the film.
Yeah.
And I felt like Andrew Garfield did a really good job.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like it just wasn't my sort of movie, maybe.
Yeah.
But I give it like a 5.
Yeah. I gave it a 5.5. I'll tell you my thoughts in a second. Kim, what did you think of the movie?
It was okay. The thing is, it's about conspiracy theories and all these subliminal messages, like I've said before.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it went over my head. I don't
Yeah.
understand a lot of the messages and stuff. So gave it 5 out of 5 for now. But we're going to look at what we missed from the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, the piano scene was my favourite scene. It's quite a funny scene.
Definitely.
Yeah. There was a lot of nudity in this.
Yeah.
Which I found a bit weird. There was a lot of scenes of Andrew Garfield naked. For anyone that likes watching Andrew Garfield nude. But other than that, though, I felt like this movie was a bit weird and a bit like I feel like I should have been on drugs whilst watching this movie because yeah, it was really weird. But like Kim said, there's a lot of conspiracy theories in this movie and a lot of subliminal messaging as well. There is YouTube videos out there of like the messages and stuff, which we're actually just about to have a look at now. So yeah, it is a really weird kind of movie, to be honest. But fingers crossed though, if you do get around to watching it yourself, maybe you might enjoy it, maybe you might not enjoy it. It's about a 2 hour and 20 minute movie. But
Felt longer.
yeah, it did feel longer, didn't it? David, do you think it felt longer? Yeah, I felt like it felt a bit longer. So yeah, so that's so we're gonna watch that YouTube video now to see what some of the messaging is behind some of the clues and stuff that's in the movie. But yeah, I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. Damon, you gave it a 5.
5, yeah.
And Kim, you gave it a 5.5 or 5?
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 out of 10 as well. So yeah, so there we go. So yeah, that's our thoughts on Under the Silver Lake. Wednesday night, and I have just got back from taking Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood, and I've also just given my mum's rabbits some food as well in their cage. Honestly, they go nuts for their food. I'm not joking, they really do. I literally put one scoop and they were whoosh, straight at their food bowl straight away. My God. Anyway, I did put another scoop in there as well. So there was 2 scoops of their food that went into their cage. So I helped my mum out a little bit with just feeding her rabbits for her. So, but yeah, anyway, also as well, I just want to say a massive thank you this week to Damon and Kim for meeting up with me straight after work today and spending some quality time with me this afternoon. As always, I really do appreciate it. That is going to be the last time that I am going to see both of them this week, sadly, but I will be meeting up with them hopefully next week. We haven't actually officially arranged anything yet. We were arranging when we were next meeting up, but then my bus turned up, so it is a little bit up in the air. I don't think we'll be meeting up on Monday next week. I definitely know we won't be meeting up on Friday next week. Tuesday might be the likely possibility, so fingers crossed I might meet up with them on Tuesday next week. You'll find out in next week's weekly vlog when I do meet up with them, and honestly I really can't wait to meet up with them again. We had a lot of laughs this afternoon, a lot of fun. We watched some semi-good movies, I guess you could say. The Last of Us I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy The Last of Us, even though I've never played the video games, but I still found The Last of Us to be a really good show, and it is one that all three of us are definitely going to be watching again. And as I mentioned earlier in the vlog, it's a show that we're going to come back to again in about 3 weeks' time. And we're going to watch the next 3 episodes of The Last of Us in 3 weeks' time when the next 3 episodes are available. So there we go. So again, massive thank you to Damon and Kim for this week, for meeting up with me and for appearing in this week's weekly vlog as ever. Really do appreciate meeting up with you. Really do appreciate spending quality time with you both. And really can't wait to meet up with them again next Thursday, the 26th of January 2023. I'm outside on this Thursday afternoon taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the back field, and it's very slippery. Very slippery. The sun's in my eyes. I've got my bag pack on and I'm on my way to go and get the bus up the top of the road here to go to Bournemouth Town, as I'm heading off to the cinema on my own. Sadly, not with anyone today, but it's nice though. It's nice to go to the cinema from time to time on my own. It's been a long time since I last went to the cinema on my own. I can't remember the last time I went to the cinema on my own, to be honest, because I've been to the cinema with my support worker. I've been to the cinema with Damon and Kim quite a lot over the last 6 months or so, and I've been to the cinema once in the last couple of weeks with my mum as well. So yeah, I can't remember the last time I went to the cinema on my own, but I am heading off there now to Bournemouth BH2 to go to Odeon, and yeah, I'm gonna go and watch a film and I'll reveal that movie in the next scene. So I'm at Odeon BH2 in Bournemouth, and I'm going to see A Man Called Otto starring Tom Hanks as Otto, and I'm in Screen 5 and I'm in row F, seat 1. A Man Called Otto was a fantastic movie which I absolutely loved. I thought that the acting in it was amazing and really great as well. And I loved the main character Otto, played by Tom Hanks as well. I thought he played the role of Otto really well, especially when it's about this grumpy old man who sadly lost his wife to cancer, and he obviously he's trying to go about his day, and you know, he's a very suicidal man as well, Otto, very suicidal man, and he plans on joining his wife in the afterlife, but a lot of things get in the way. He gets distracted with a lot of things as well. It's a really, I guess you could say, it's a really wholesome movie and very heartfelt as well. It's a funny movie as well. It has got a lot of light comedy in it, and I just love the fact that Tom Hanks as Otto can be quite brutal towards people and stuff that he comes across. But what I do like as well is the fact that these new neighbours move in, and they come across Otto and they really do look out for him as well. So it is a really lovely movie. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Because I thought it was a really lovely, heartfelt movie, a very wholesome movie as well. Do you want to know something? I feel like this is probably something which, it's been in cinemas for the last few weeks now, so it's coming to the end of its theatrical run here in the UK. But when it does come to digital or something, I feel like I should show Damon and Kim this movie, because I feel like they might like this movie as well. I do feel like they would. Just because of how brutal Otto is towards some of the people and stuff. Some of the neighbours, especially at the beginning of the movie and stuff. And also what I like is the fact that we do get to see the backstory throughout the movie of Otto and his late wife as well. From the moment when they first met to the moment that she got pregnant, and obviously to the moment that she sadly passed away. So I definitely really enjoyed this movie. I'd happily watch this movie again as well, because it is a great movie, and I enjoyed it, and to be honest, I wasn't the only one laughing in the cinema over some of the light, humorous scenes in the movie as well. There was quite a lot of people in the cinema that I went and saw the movie with, and a lot of people in the cinema were laughing away at the movie as well. So definitely 8 out of 10. I would recommend this movie. Yeah, this one's a good one. This one's a really good one. For dinner tonight, I've got baked beans, some mash, some sausages, some bacon, and also some mushrooms. And for dessert this evening, I have got a Mr. Kipling Bramley apple pie with some custard. Right, it is Thursday night, and as always on a Thursday night, I'm just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran on Skype, and I've also got this mixed fruit tropical Copperberg can, which I'm going to drink while I have a video call with. Friday the 27th of January 2023, Friday morning, and I've just finished editing and recording this week's weekly podcast, where I will be talking about the show creator of Solar Opposites and Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland. I'll also talk about some animated show renewals, and I've also got some movie reviews coming up for Babylon, A Man Called Otto, Under the Silver Lake, Under the Skin, There's Something Wrong with the Children, and Doggone, as well as what's coming up on Disney Plus and Netflix in the UK and US in February 2023. That's all coming up in this week's weekly podcast, which you guys can listen to right now on Spotify Music, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast to listen. For dinner this evening, I've got cheese and bacon quiche with some chips, some potato cubes, some baked beans and some gherkins. It is Friday night, and I have taken Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the back field, and I have also got my flask ready for work tomorrow for me to do a flask of tea to take me to work. And I've got Buddy's food and water ready for him to have his food and water tomorrow morning when after his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. And I've pretty much, you know what's funny actually, I've got changed into my pyjamas. The pyjamas I'm wearing tonight, I've got a warm pyjama top on and a warm pyjama bottoms on as well. Pyjama trousers, whatever you want to call them. Pyjama bottoms, pyjama trousers, however you want to call it. And then I decided to put my Rick from Rick and Morty onesie on over that. And over my Rick from Rick and Morty onesie, what I've decided to do is I've decided to put my dressing gown on as well. So, am I super warm? Safe to say, yes I am. I'm super warm. Now, Sunday, by the way, Sunday afternoon, I'm not going to be vlogging much on Sunday because I'm going to be going out for the afternoon straight after, well not straight after work, I am going to be coming back home first, but my mum has decided that on Sunday this weekend, me and her are going to see the movie Megan together. Now obviously I did give my thoughts on the movie Megan last week, so you guys won't need to hear me talk about Megan again. But obviously I really can't wait to go and see it again. I definitely was up for watching it again at the cinemas because it was quite a good movie and I did actually enjoy it. So hopefully my mum will enjoy it as well. But as soon, like I said last week, as soon as it comes out on digital, I am definitely going to get it again because then I can watch it over and over and over again to my heart's content, and I'll enjoy it. But anyway, I am now just about to head off to bed though, because I have got work early tomorrow morning as it is a Saturday. So with that, I am going to close my curtains now and say good night world. See you tomorrow, and I'm also just about to take my medication, my last flask of tea as well for this evening. And yeah, I'll vlog in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Saturday. Good afternoon everyone, Saturday the 28th of January 2023. Saturday afternoon, currently taking Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the back field. I'm currently on Series 3, Episode 13 of Doctor Who, Last of the Time Lords, which I'm just about to watch now on BBC iPlayer on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. And while I watch that, I'm going to have some of these Lebkuchen stars, which I got at Christmas, which I still am yet to eat. So I'm going to watch that now, Doctor Who. I'm going to watch that now on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, while I eat these Lebkuchen stars. For dinner tonight, I've got 2 sausages, 2 eggs, 2 potato waffles, 2 baked beans, and some mushrooms. I have got Buddy upstairs in my bedroom. I've just made myself a flask of double chopped mocha as well. I'm just about to have a shave with my shaver right here and playing on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus right now over on Netflix. I'm currently watching an episode of Emily in Paris. So it is Saturday night and I have taken Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the backfield, and I've also got his food ready for him to have his food tomorrow morning. I've also sorted out my flask ready for me to make a flask of tea tomorrow morning for when I go off to work, and I have also had a shower as well and got dressed into my pyjamas, which you can see right here. Well, you can see my pyjama top. So there we go. Also as well, I've just weighed myself as well on the scales in the bathroom. About a week ago, I was like 89 kilograms. And I've just weighed myself a minute ago, just before I got into my pyjamas and stuff. And it turns out that I'm now between 80 to 81 kilograms. So I feel like I may have lost a little bit of weight over the last week. Probably because I've done quite a bit of walking and stuff like that this week, which is pretty good. So, there we go. Anyway, I'm now going to head off to bed because I do have work early tomorrow. I'm not really going to vlog too much tomorrow. I will try my best to vlog a little bit as and where I can. But I'm not going to be vlogging too much tomorrow because I am going to be out in the afternoon with my mum as we're going to be watching Megan together, as I said last night, as I said earlier in the weekly vlog. But anyway, for now though, I'm going to take my nighttime medication with my last flask of tea and close my curtains and say good night world. See you tomorrow. Sunday the 29th of January 2023, Sunday morning. It's just gone 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got myself ready for work in terms of getting myself dressed into my work uniform, and I'm currently taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. For some bizarre reason, Buddy seems to be acting all crazy and weird and very excited. I don't know why, but there we go. Just about to give Buddy his food and his water for this morning, just hoping and praying there's no acid or any crack in Buddy's food or in his water. It's going really crazy this morning for some unknown reason. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work, and I'm just about to take my smartwatch off charge and put it on my wrist. Currently on my way to work on this Sunday morning as I'm doing my usual Sunday shift, and also as well, that was the most weirdest morning walk I've ever taken Buddy on. He was really excited, really jumping around when I was putting his lead on. Then he crashed into his box of food that got delivered yesterday. So weird. It was almost like as if he'd taken acid or taken crack. It was like Buddy on crack. Buddy on crack. Yeah, anyway, really weird that walk was. He was just like running all over the place when I was taking him for his walk. It was such a weird dog. Anyway, so yes, I'm currently on my way to work on this Sunday morning. So I have just got into work and I've got myself a free Krispy Kreme donut which I'm going to have before work, and I'm just about to get my headphones on and listen to some music before I start work on Spotify Music on my phone. It is Sunday afternoon, just got home from work and just got out of my work uniform. I'm currently on the backfield at the moment, taking Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the backfield, and it's safe to say he's very calm. Aren't you, Buddy? You're calmer than this morning. Not taking any drugs. So I'm upstairs in my bedroom and I've just made myself a flask of tea to drink on this Sunday afternoon, and I am just about to wrap up this week's weekly vlog because I'm just about to edit the vlog that you guys are watching right now and get it uploaded to YouTube and stuff like that. For those wondering what I'm up to for the rest of the afternoon, as you already know, I'm off to go and see Megan once again with my mum. Really can't wait to go and see that at the cinema at Odeon BH2 in Bournemouth. And I'm also going to then come home and have dinner. For dinner tonight, I have got a deep pan pepperoni pizza with a Chicago Town cheesy tiger crust garlic bread, which you guys can see there. And then after that, I'm going to have my usual Sunday night video call with Kieran on Skype, as well as have my usual Sunday night phone call with my granddad as well. So yeah, so anyway, but before I do go there, I thought I'd just show you what I'm going to be eating at the cinema whilst I'm at the cinema watching Megan. I'm going to have some of these, which I got at Christmas, Tesco Finest crinkle cut glazed ham flavour limited edition hand cooked crisps. I'm going to have that because I got that at Christmas and I'm still yet to eat those, so I'll have those. And I'm also going to have these Walker's Sensation, what are they? Naan chips, which are garlic and herb flavoured. So I'm going to have those as well. So I'm going to pack those in my bag right now, ready to take with me to the cinema. And I've also got a bottle of Pepsi Max as well, which I'm going to drink throughout the movie as well. Anyway, that is all for me for this week and for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, comment, and if you are new around here, feel free to subscribe to become a Stevo as well. I'll be back with your next weekly vlog, as always, next Monday, the usual time of midnight UK time, here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Coming up next week, I am going to be going off to the cinema a few times, so I'll take you guys along with me to the cinema, and obviously I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on some movies that I'm going to be watching across next week. I'm not too sure whether or not I'm going to be meeting up with Damon and Kim. I don't really know, to be honest, so you guys will have to wait until next week's weekly vlog to find out if I do meet up with them. But if I don't, then I'll definitely meet up with them, hopefully the week after next, so fingers crossed. So yeah, so all that and loads more coming up for you in next week's weekly vlog. But from me though, it's goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video.